Hello. Whoops. Oh, it looks like the TV broke. Okay, that's that. Well, I'm back. It looks like the TV's broken, so I'll go ahead and turn that off. That's a shame. So I've done a lot since the last time I streamed. Um, I'm not even sure where to start. I've got everything repainted. Of course, the wear and tear of the space environment makes things look battered almost immediately, but it's no longer war torn. Um, got the landing pads all sorted out. They now have lights, including floodlights that'll activate if you move into the area. That'll happen for ships as well. Um, that's for all the landing pads. Got the guns moved around a little bit, and they're all the guns are all conveyored up now, so they'll never theoretically never run out of ammo. Oh, I added in O2 production area down here. Um, not much to it, but it handles processing ice to generate oxygen for the base. Still need my zone chips. I added air vents in here. There weren't any. And let's see, some more painting. All this yellow scaffolding got painted. And I've got the blast doors all configured now, so that if the base loses pressure, the blast doors will all shut. Ordinarily, they'll stay open. I got in here finished and painted. I got the stairs sorted out, so now they all come up here. The railings are all sorted over here. I've got gravity in each building. I decided to go with a dedicated gravity generator for each individual building structure, and then I didn't really care about the tunnels. You can hear the noise change because my magnetic boots just kicked on. So once I leave the gravity area, that'll turn on, and then when I re-enter get gravity here, they'll turn back off. And another blast door. So all these blast doors will shut in the event of a depressurization. Let's see what else. Made sure to get entrances everywhere. So this area here has an entrance here and one right over here. Oops. All the doors automatically close. There's a timer sitting hidden somewhere that basically just closes all the crew sized personnel sized doors like every 5 seconds or every 7 seconds, something like that. And then I ultimately decided, I got this area finished, and one thing that I did was I wanted to put a computer computer room floor, whatever, at this level, here, thing on top of those half blocks there. And then a major problem I was trying to sort out was how to get from in there to up there, like where I would build the ungodly amount of stairwell that was needed. And ultimately, I decided I just wasn't going to do that. The production area is not a high traffic area, and I figured we'll call it an element of security that in order to get here, you literally have to go outside. So there are two entrances right here. There's one on the opposite side of the building over there. And when you come in, you're in basically a break room. You got storage. You can cook some food if you want. kitchen, sodas, and then you come up here into the production area. Goodness, pen. And that's that. So, the control tower on the very top is still completely empty. That has not been a very high priority for me to sort out. So it's still empty. I may end up just grinding it down. I kind of like the idea of putting like basically like a remote turrets with like just tons of cameras and stuff, so that it's like you get the benefit of having this kind of bird's eye perspective on the entire facility without actually having to have people up here. I think that's kind of a neat idea. So I may do that. I may just grind it down and just completely forget about it altogether. So there's that. And then I got the hangar sorted out. Oops, I vented the... Okay, so see? I came in too fast just now. Invented the base in every single area the blast doors closed. So the nice thing about the blast doors is they stay where they're put, so they're not automated or anything other than closing on depressurization. So once I open them, they'll stay open. And it looks like this area didn't, like this closed before that area depressurized. I guess because it's a really big base. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to close this because I'm not really sure. Oh wait, no, it should be fine. I think the gates are all closed. So we can open this. So what I've done in here. Ooh, yeah, listen to that. Oh. Maybe this one. All right. Well, I don't know why that closed again. Oh, I know why. This one I think is the exception. This one is on the same timer as the regular crew doors, and that's because that's left over from when I had these open all the time. So I didn't want this like to be able to sit open by default. I may change that. But I've gone through here. There are sensors on all the gates. Oh, let me back up. So the events here will turn the gates on and off. So with them closed like this, if I pressurize the room like it is now, pressurized, the gates are all off, so they cannot be opened. If I depressurize the room, here, out goes all the air. Out goes all the air, and the gates are green. So now they can be opened. And there's a sensor that covers the entire area of the gate plus 5 meters on either side. If a small grid or large grid enters, or a person, forgot about that, they'll open. And then if you exit, they'll close. So that makes it easy to fly ships in and out. You simply have to approach the door nice and slowly, and they'll open for you. And then you fly in, and then once you're past the hazard area there, they'll close again. And then once they're closed, you can pressurize. And now, because the gates are locked, even if you get close, they won't open. So, nice little safety feature there. I think I may do something. It would be nice to be able to. It's kind of hard to see the lights on the gates to see if like what state they're in, and there's nothing else to indicate if the hangar is pressurized other than if I pop the HUD on. So I may add some lights or something, just to indicate what the state of the hangar is. That was a lot of work with sensors and stuff. I've got sensors for the floodlights on the landing pads outside, and sensors for the gates here for entering and exiting, and then setting up all the blast doors, configuring them so that they are triggered by air vents. I feel like there was something else I did with sensors. I'm sure configuring all the gravity. So I spent a lot of time like in the terminal menu, which I can't imagine is very interesting to watch. I did a couple time lapses, like edited time lapses of cut time lapses of some of the gameplay. I also spent an awful lot of time just painting. The base is huge, you know, just painting everything. So some of that's in there. I wasn't trying to like record absolutely everything. I probably played 15, 20 hours since my last stream. It just that's just how it works sometimes. So let's see, get these opened up again. Did some tweaking of the lights, and yeah, just general like just little things here and there. I know I adjusted the light setting in here, and in like the zone control area, just to kind of make them a little bit less harsh. Like in here, I changed the texture to clean. It used to be all battered. Since it's inside, you know, we'll assume it's taken care of. Added some air vents, or an air vent here. I had to change the layout in this room and put all the shelves over here and the lockers over there. I think that was an aesthetic choice because I like to color my airlocks, or actually any door that any door that would normally can be expected to normally open to a vacuum is red, and the preceding door is yellow, for like adjacent doors like this. So doing so meant that the wall here was like yellow and then red, and then I also, since I've got these corridors here, I'll color code them to match, so it's like yellow, yellow, red, and then red, and that was visible on the wall, and it just looked bad. So I moved the shelves over to these walls, and then I put the lockers over there to hide that, because I also had the same problem on this side as well. So we had yellow, yellow, and then red, and then you can see there's the this quarter block was red as well. So there was the walls, they just didn't look good. So did a lot of that. And I also configured this door, and I think this door down here are set up like blast doors. So if the area is depressurized, they will close as well. Since this over here, oops, damn it. This is intended to be a giant airlock, so that's why it's red there and yellow over here. And I think this is supposed to be gate ready room. Let's add that back to the doors personnel. I should probably rename that too. Let's select that, and then gate to the ready room. Call this. There we go. Doors, and honestly, I don't think anything's actually using this group. Oh, no, there's a timer somewhere that uses this group. So I'll need to fix that. Timer. Automated doors. Actions. Groups. Doors. Automated. Closed. There we go. And it is every 10 seconds. Let's change that. Let's start. Whenever I set up my timers, especially things that are going to repeatedly call themselves, I like to use odd numbers, and that is because if you use like it's a little bit of an optimization. When the game session loads, it starts everything at once. So if like all your timers are on, like, say you have one at 10 and one at 2 like seconds, right? Then every 10 seconds, every 2 seconds, the one timer will fire, and every 10 seconds the other fires, which means on that 10th seconds, both timers are firing at the exact same time. But if you set it to say like 4 and 7, then they don't ever fire until every 28th second, right? Because like every 4 seconds doesn't line up with any multiple of 7 every 7 seconds until 28. So I usually like to go with like a prime number to really push that out. So I'll go with like okay, 9's not prime, but I do use 9 sometimes. But I'll use like 11 or 13 or like 17, depending on what I'm doing. For doors is kind of the one exception where I will use something smaller. So I've gone as low as like 3 or 5. But in those cases, I should do that right now. Usually what I'll do is I'll add in, like I'll do like that, right? So what that does is that, so even on like that 9th second, this timer isn't going to fire. It's going to wait until like the following frame, or maybe 3 frames after that. So anything else that's set to 9 is not going to fire exactly at the same time. Obviously, anything that's set with the exact same time will fire at the exact same time. But it does help spread out when things occur, which can help for sim. You don't get the like, you know, you get that you might get that one frame when everybody who has a timer that's running like on the 5th second or the 7th second or whatever, they all fire at the same time, and you get the sim, you get that a momentary pause. It's, I mean, you know, there's lots of things that can cause that, but that's one. It's easy to address. So anyway, that's what I do. Put some decorations around, like some trees. Those have been down there forever, but like I've got those here, and I added I added this drink center here, as well as these vending machines and the money. So you get all that. And again, and then in the concourse there are plants up there too, and more vending machines. So plants are. So anyway, what started all this was I needed to move my production to the base. And the reason I needed to move the production to the base is because I need to return the cruiser. I've said multiple times that's not my ship. It was my ride to get here, and I was allowed to use it a little bit to get going. And the time that I have had allotted to me to use this ship is about to expire, so I need to give it back. So I needed to get that temporary production facility I had set up over here moved over into the base, and basically that was kind of the final straw to say, like, okay, you've done all this preliminary work, turn the damn thing on, like turn the base on, right? Make it needs to be up, it needs to be functional. So the best way to make sure it's functional is for me to start using it. Which is why the session started with me in one of the crew quarters, as opposed to the ship's crew quarters over here, where I've been starting. So I have copied my configurations for the manufacturing systems. I've taken all my personal equipment. I've got everything set up, and that was also part of the reason why I was playing a little bit offline, was to work through any mistakes, any things that I forgot to copy over, like a config or whatever, um, from the ship to the base over here, and that can be a slow and tedious process, and again, not terribly interesting to watch. So yeah, so, and then some of it was also just like I wanted to play, but I wasn't able to stream. So there's that. So this is good to go. So this ship, I've oh, let's go ahead and remove this. That was not part of the ship. So this ship is now good to go. All my stuff is off it. Whenever they're ready, they'll call it back, and that'll be that. Oh, I finished my gantry. I came up with something that I don't I don't know that I would say is beautiful or attractive, but I thought it was interesting, and it makes me think of the sorts of things you would see at like an airport. So with the glass, I redid the front a little bit, and there's even a dedicated air vent in here. So yeah, it's something, and it's done. So there's that. So since the cruiser is going to be leaving, having all these gates closed is kind of like a reminder that I messed up and vented the whole base. This one is gate hangar concourse. Let's pull that out of the group. Automated gate. It isn't in the group. Oh. Hangar. Okay, yeah, that's the one at the far end. Okay, this must just be closed because I've entered the base. Okay, cool. Which means also I think this one. Already got that one. All right, cool. So since I'm going to lose my ship, what I was thinking is I need to build my own ship, and that is because I have a fighter, and I have a little fighter, and I have a little mining vessel, and neither one of them's really cut out for long range missions. So I thought I could build a kind of like a small ship, a large grid ship, but something small that would allow me basically act like a single ship carrier, so that I could jump out to places and then either mine or do combat and salvage and stuff like that. Since right now, like the nearest thing ore deposit that I really keep having to go back to is, at least it's like a 60-kilometer flight. So even though I tow a trailer on this thing, when I go out, it's still like it's like a 10-minute trip, maybe 15-minute trip depending. And then this guy, he's kind of limited to the near area, and they're both since they're both since they're both hydrogen powered, I also have fuel concerns. So that's another thing, that having a large ship of my own could help me mitigate. Let me get this back real quick. There we go. So that being said, I'm going to get that set up and started over here. Where is the sun? There it is. Okay. And I'm just going to be building this from a blueprint. Yeah. All right, so I need parts. All right, drop that off. G projector. I need a solar panel, and then I need. Oh, I also need a control panel. What it's called? Is what it's called. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's get this thing started. I'm gonna start up here so the solar panel can power the projector. Here. Okay, get you here. Oh, let's make sure. Okay. Boop. And then this guy. Oh, no, not this guy. We need this guy. Right. And I don't think I have solar panels anywhere anymore. Yeah, I don't. That'll work. Then oh my goodness. Oh, here. Nope. 5. All right, whatever. This will be. Yeah. Let's see. And I'm going to cut off. Oh, I don't have the button outside anymore. I'm going to shut off the build and repairs. Builds and repair. While I position the projector. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Oh, I added a projector for the entire base. So, should something come in and damage the base, I have a projector and the base can repair itself. Here we go. All right. Now don't laugh, because I know I build ugly things. But I like it. I built it, it's mine, so I like it. All right, let's see. General purpose, hydrogen powered vector thrust jump drive 2. Go. Keep projection on. All right, we in the right spot? We sure are. All right, cool. Oh, damn it. Let's try it. All right. And boop. Hey, got a good view. Sort of. Sweet. So basically it's got, there's a large living area in the front. The bridge is on top. And then the back is engines, cargo, 2 jump drives on the side. It's vector thrust because, of course, it is. And then on the back, there's a large deck for landing a single ship. I do have a single gun up front for defense, and then there's a docking connector on the front. There's one on the bottom near the where the current projector is, and then there's a connector on the back deck as well for the parasite ships that I bring along. Yeah. So anyway, it makes me happy. I spent a few days actually kind of building it. Actually, the initial build took about 3 hours, which is about 3 times as long as it normally takes me to build something. Some designs that, like, if I know exactly what I'm doing, like I can build a little vector thrust fighter or whatever for like my videos. I can slap one of those together in an hour. But if I am sort of trying to figure things out, like how to work in different functions or capabilities, it can take longer. And I knew that was going to be the case with this ship, which is part of the reason why I built it offline. So it's got 2 cargoes, plenty of juice, plenty of gas power. It has a prospecting turret, so I can, while I'm out and about doing stuff, I can prospect with it as well. So I'm quite happy with the design. It looks, it looks like what it looks like. I can't really say anything. It works. I like the fact that it works. So that's kind of all I got going for it. And I think the first thing I'll do is let me go check resources. I'm trying to remember what it is I needed most recently, whether it was, I know I was hunting down platinum for a while, but in the meantime, in my effort to find platinum, I've basically built out a fleet of hydrogen powered ships. So such a goofball. I mean, all right, here we go. Okay, thrust. I have 2 of them. So I missed this. All right, it is very noisy in there. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I forgot to set the default. What it'll do is it'll read whatever your current inventory is, and it'll just be like, oh, that's how many you want. Interesting. So I forgot to do that. So that's done. I see. I didn't have any thrusters at all. I thought I had a few. Guess not. That's fine. I've yet to find any ore. So that's part of the reason I wanted, or that was another reason I wanted a ship that could get longer distances, because as it is, like, I just haven't found any platinum ore in like a 60-kilometer sphere. So and I have, I believe, cleared out, yeah, all the wrecks in the area. just about all. There's still that abandoned mining facility. And this particular wreck is close to one of the deposits. Yeah, it's really far away. So and to do. All right, so that's that. Um, let's look at ore. The only ore we have is uranium. All right, ingots. We have a lot of iron. We have enough silicon. Gravel, it's fine. We got some uranium. Nickel is fine. Gold, silver. Gold and silver we don't have a lot of, but we're fine. The things I need to make out of gold and silver, we've got a lot of. Basically superconductors and gravity components. Magnesium, we probably need more of that. I'm not sure how much. Let's see. Autocannon magazine. That uses. Oh, I clicked it. Oops. I just added one. Whatever. Actually, I probably should click it. Let's do. Oh, no. So 0.67 per magazine. Okay. Gatling ammo uses 1. Assault cannons use 0.4. Oh, artillery uses uranium. Oh, I didn't realize that. Railgun, artillery, rocket. All right, cool. Okay, so magnesium. So I have 1,460. That's a lot of Gatling ammo. That is, I think that's fine for now. But I definitely want some more. Cobalt. I think we have a lot of metal grids already. Let's see. Grid. Oh no, use most of them. All right, then we need more cobalt as well. Then 1-to-1. Oh yeah. Okay. So oh well, we have enough for 11,200 upgrades. Okay, that's actually fine. So all in all, I think kind of in a good spot. We have 0 platinum. There are a few things in the inventory that could be busted down to get some platinum. But at this point, I'm not sure it's worth it. How are you doing up here? It's about halfway done. Yes. Yeah. And I've got the jump drive shut off in the blueprint, so that they don't drain the batteries as it's being built. All right. Well, let's look at the area. What do we have around us? We have a wandering merchant. So wandering. Where'd he go? He wandered off. All right. Let's get the unknown signal. Let's do that. 3. Okay, cool. I think we can take this. So we'll disconnect. Batteries off charge. Tanks off stockpile. We need to recompile this. Cool. All right. We'll go to full power. And we will go up and backwards. There we go. Cool. Oh, I added an antenna to the base as well. Very helpful. And there's an area popped up. I need to avoid that so that I don't get that dangerous Ember encounter coming and harassing me. That is close enough to follow me back to the base and cause a lot of problems. Oh. Smash into this thing. Okay. Hey, nice. Cool. There we go. All right. Batteries, tanks, thrusters off, and connect. Sweet. How we doing? Almost done. I wonder if it causes problems if I try to help. I don't know. Kind of feel like I shouldn't mess with it. All right. And the mining ship I have over here is ready to go as well. So I'm looking at, is that the abandoned base? It is. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So now one thing I need to do, I need to find some economy stations so that I can earn some credits, because that is the only way to get safe zone chips, and I need those in order to finish the safe zone block, and then I also need those in order to run it. And I was thinking what I might do is I have a defense block in the base to extend the lock-on range of the weapons. And what I might do is that has an event that you can set to fire when an enemy is detected, and then it'll also fire when there are no longer any enemies detected. And I was thinking maybe I would set that to turn on and off the safe zone. I know that safe zones have like a 2-minute power up delay. I can't do anything about that, but I still think that would be nice to have it set up so that as soon as an enemy is within, I don't know what range they lock the block detects them at, but I think it's farther than 2 kilometers. But basically, whenever an enemy starts to get dangerously close, it'll at least start the process of turning on the safe zone. Because I don't think, at least not initially, I'm not going to be able to leave the safe zone on all the time. I'm not going to have enough money to be able to afford that many zone chips at once, because I'm pretty sure they cost several million a piece, and I do not have several million at all. So I'm thinking I'll use that, and then I'll use the defense block to turn the zone on, and then once there's nothing within detection range, it'll shut the zone down again. That will help to optimize power drain on the base, because while that's running, that large reactor in there is going to be operating at full power. The safe zones at maximum size draw 300 megawatts. I guess I don't need it at full size. I don't know what size I need it at, though. I guess. Where is the base? Well, there's the antenna. That's 100 meters. I could save some power by having the safe zone not be full size. I don't know if that extends the life of the zone chips, though. But hey, it's better than nothing. So the antenna is on that side, and I'm over here. I'm definitely, beyond the radius of where the safe zone is. So 150 meters should get everything protected. So that's cool. That's a lot less than the 500 meters I was planning on using. Hey, sweetie. So, okay. So that'll help cut down power consumption, and maybe zone chip consumption. I'm not sure. Zone chips are consumed at a rate of 1 per hour. But I only know that from like when I build, like in my building worlds, which are survival worlds with admin tools enabled. And I always max out the size of the safe zone. So I don't know if that's adjusted or not. So regardless, I think having the defense block pop it on and off will be pretty cool as well. So there's also the cool factor. How are we doing over here? You done yet? Almost. I think first things first, I want to go check out that wreck. Hope it's not too far. We'll go check that out. Salvage that. I'll take the fighter. And this is the one. Yeah, I want to go have a look at that. Looks almost like the Enterprise. So they're kind of in the same direction. So I'll hop out there, get that, and then I'll consider going to the wreck Ping B over there. See how that looks. Oh, looks like you're just about done. Glad to see that. Get some ice in you. Nice. Oh no. How many ice? Okay. Well. That sucks. I guess I ate it all, huh? Oh, right. If they ate it all. Oh, I did it. I invented. Fortunately, there's a door up here that stays closed. So that keeps the whole base from getting vented. All right, cool. That's nice. Where is tanks? Hydrogen tank. 37%. Oh, okay. 6 tanks at 37%. All right, great. Oxygen's at 63. Okay. All right, this appears to be complete, so let's go ahead and move this. And I think what I'll do, I think I'll use the cruiser to maneuver this over to there so I can plug in and get some fuel. Let's connect. I should just use fuel from the cruiser. And then I can fly the ship over on its own power. Ah, shit. Figures that would happen. Come on. Oh, shit. There it is. Cool. Thanks. You and you. Stockpile. Oh, you only have one. All right, we'll let you get down to 50. Whoops. There we go. All right, you and you. Turn you off. Turn that off. And there you go. All right, cool. And we can disconnect. All right, we'll just park you over here. Cool. All right. Thank you for your service and your oxygen. All right. Well, this bad boy. He should work. There's no oxygen. There is oxygen in here. Oh, I'm not sure how that happened. I got a fish tank. Quite happy about that. All right, and spacious bridge. Where is the seat? Oh, all right, so batteries are on auto. Let's get the tanks. Oh, I jumped out. Tanks. Okay, I thought I just did that. Yeah. Here. 0%. Yep. That's fine. Because we do have 2.2. All right. That's enough. Recompile everything. Go over here. Let's get this cleaned up. Unfortunately, this when you apply the tags, this likes to grab all the hinges and rotors, which includes things being used by custom turrets. There we go. So you just got to delete them. And it'll update automatically. It'd be just fine. Yep, 2 elevations, 2 azimuths. Yeah, cool. All right. Jump drives 1 and 2. They are off as they should be. Yep. This is the repair projector. Should be off, and believe that. Oh, it's right there. Okay, great. All right, we can do for now, since there's no ice on board, we can shut those 2 off. We can leave the H2 engine manager running. It's fine. Get all the thrusters on. And get the forward light on. What do we have? Nav. Okay. Bridge. That's up top. Habitat. That'll be down below. And then the entrance lights. That's those guys. All right. So we can leave those on. There's gravity. Got an antenna. Spotlights. Searchlights. Spotlights. Searchlights. All right. Cool. We should be good to go. I guess we're drifting. Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh, 20 meters a second already. That's awesome. It's obvious. It's an obvious thing to say, but that is the really cool thing about hydrogen thrusters. They are freaking powerful, aren't they? Here we go. All right, and I believe right here. Let's get these on recharge. Jump drives. Get them charging as well. All right, cool. And yeah, I think I will just let this charge off the base. In the meantime, what does... Oh. Not what I thought it was. Oh. Let's, tanks are full. Let's disconnect. Here. Do that. Alright, so yeah, then we'll let the magnet hold us there. That's fine. We don't drift. Alright, so 6. Why is this not showing me? 6, 7, 8. Why is this not showing me like what those commands are? 7 is cycling. That's, I mean, that's weird. So this should be gun turret. Oh, what the hell? What? Is it not, it's not built? No, they're built. What is going on? Gun turret. Let's try this one. What in the world? All right, let's go look at this guy. 6. Not working. Okay. Ore detector. Same thing. What about this? Let's just... Oh, that works. What? Why is it doing that? That works. I can't... Whoa. Oh, that doesn't seem right. I'm inclined to say it's a bug. Alright, there's a gun turret. This should be... This is already good because I wasn't even getting this option before. And then this one should be control as well. Where is it? This, okay. Alright, cool. Test fire. Why only one fire? Okay. What the hell? Okay, let's try. Alright. So this is working. Ore detector on. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Turn that off. Why would only one gun fire? Would that be because there wasn't any ammo on board? Cannon. Yeah, it helps if you look for the right thing. Auto cannon. Yeah, that's probably what the problem is. Alright, let's go get some ammo. Auto cannon. On. Don't need any of that. Fireworks. So where is 2? Here. Superconductors here. Alright, I'll tell you what. Just drop that down to there. Because this is more important. Oh, this says I have 512. Oh, wait. Is this... No. This says I have 1. Ah, there we go. I see. I want... We'll do 300 there. This is the assault cannon. Okay. All right, cool. I hate this name. All right. That would be why... Well, whatever. I'm sure that that's the problem, is that there's no ammo on board. So that's fine. Cool. Get the chair. Drives are ready. That's great. All right, let's... batteries are at 30? 33? Is that right? This is running? Fault. Oh, they're on stockpile. Everything's on stockpile. Oh, all right. There we go. Now they're running. All right, great. So I guess before they were just running off their internal tank. All right, cool. Let's... Yeah, I'm gonna dock. Oh, there we go. Doot. Let's see. We'll do 1 and 2, and then connect. All right. So that is the batteries charging, the tanks filling. The engines will be running. Should be running. Program. They're absolutely running. They'll be using the basis fuel to charge up the batteries, so that's perfect. And remember, you are not running, it seems. Oh, interesting. All right. Running, but the door group isn't in it. That's why these are open. All right, that's no big deal. We can fix that. Oh. Come down here. Okay, there's no air in here. Why is there no air in here? Because the door's open. There we go. Sweet. Get the lights on. Nice. All right, little fishies. Doing great. All right, I'm going to chill. Take a break. Now I'll be back in just a few minutes.